there, he starts to get lonely. And he ends up asking himself, where the hell is Doc? I mean, this is a major surgery. Doc hasn't visited, he hasn't called to check on me, not even once. And he suddenly realizes that Doc had pushed him away from not only his sister, but many romantic and personal relationships over the years, so that Doc would be his only friend. And there, stuck in the hospital, alone with his thoughts, he starts to get mad. And that's when he realizes Doc was never his friend. He was just using him to take control of all of his stuff. And so Marco is finally like, Doc, I'm gonna take back control of my life. So he sends an angry letter to Doc telling him that he never wants to see him again. And he kicks him out of his home in the Hamptons. He immediately writes Doc and Doc's wife out of his will. It's liberating. And slowly, Marco starts getting his life back together. He makes amends with his sister. He brings her back into his life. He finally goes out and gets a girlfriend after all these years. And eventually, he ends up submitting a complaint against Doc to the New York Department of Health. Then the Department of Health investigates, and guess what they find? Doc apparently has a history of doing this to his patients, manipulating them, getting them to write him into their wills, stuff like that. So ultimately, the Department of Health strips Doc of his medical license and he can no longer practice medicine in the state of New York. Good for Marco. Shout out to New York.